Alright, Pokemon trainers, we are back with another episode of this Proflocke. This one, we're going to be going into the Pokemon Tower in Lavender Town and taking on our rival again. And then what I also might do is I will move into Route 8. I think it's Route 8 anyway. I think my game's frozen. Give me 2 seconds. Let me just fix that real quick. Bang. That should... There we go. Alright, and we're back. So I think this is Route 9? Route 8. So yeah, so we'll battle our rival and head to Route 8. I have selected the 4 Pokemon for this battle. It is in set style. I've got my lead out in front. Maybe we might need to create a limit so the first Pokemon to get to 5 points. So, when I say points, I should probably mention what I am talking about. So, as we play each major battle, real quick, each Pokemon that takes place can earn a point based on how many Pokemon are in the opponent's team. Now, major battles are Giovanni, rival battles, gym leaders, all the way up through till we get 8 badges, and then the Pokemon with the most points earn themselves Hall of Fame points, essentially, which enable them to be some of the first to take on the Elite Four. Now, the end game for this playthrough is I must eventually beat the Elite Four with every Pokemon species in the Hall of Fame with no duplicates. So I can't run Charizard on my first team and then run it back with Charizard again until all 150 Kanto Pokemon have beaten the Elite Four, or I need to make filler spots. In which case, at that point, once those last few Pokemon are in, then it's fair game. So, yeah, so the ranking system is basically ChatGPT will randomly select from my available roster 4 Pokemon to battle each major battle. Leveling is a little skewed. Obviously, I'm capped by the gym leader's highest level, but not my rival's highest level, which I might make adjustments moving forward so that I can't level up past my next major battle, unless it's for a Pokemon evolution that I am not planning to use in that battle. So we'll go and change it from there. I'm also going to make some changes to my overlay, including a Hall of Fame points tracker, very shortly. So for now, we're going to head into Pokemon Tower, battle our rival, and then we will head over to Route 8. I have it on set style. Let's see what happens. As Gary is mourning the loss of his raticate. It's alive. I can at least make them faint. Let's go. He doesn't seem very upset about his raticate. So I'm not going to reveal to you the team. You guys can just see how it goes. I think this will be fairly easy. I have one. He has one more than me. Oh. That was something I didn't take into account. But that just makes this even more of a challenge. We'll see if I can beat him with 4. Pidgeotto first. We have the blanket cover in Pikachu, who is 26 and now has Thunderbolt, so we should be fine. Static, static. I'm assuming this will echo. Yep. Alright, there we go. So that's going to eat up the Intimidate there on Pikachu. But we have our own cover for Growlithe in Gyarados. This is his first major battle. And as you also saw there, we have Alakazam and Nidoqueen. So I feel like this should be a fairly straightforward match for us. It should be a fairly cut and dry win. But Gyarados kind of gives, because obviously he's only level 21, he hasn't got any good moves yet. And to be fair, he doesn't learn any good water moves. He's got a nice crit there. But yeah, he doesn't doesn't get any good stab water moves because water's special in this gen, so he's kind of just a sort of specialist, I guess. Execute. Okay. Pure grass. I mean, Alakazam could be the switch. We know grass move that. We have space. We might flinch. Super effective anyway. That's all. That's what we do. Alright. See if he wakes up. Oh yeah, there we go. Okay, so Gyarados might sweep. He outspeeds the Kadabra. He's going to two-shot the Kadabra unless the Kadabra. Oh my god, he's wanting points. He has just earned himself 3 points right there. I thought this would go. I honestly thought this was going to go this way. It was water. Well, let's see what the matchup's like. How he flinched. Are we literally going to flinch our way to victory? Yes, we are. Okay. I don't think Wartortle has a move that can do enough to Gyarados though. Especially if he keeps flinching. Gyarados is going to get 4 points here, unless Wartortle can do anything. He needs to not flinch and he needs to crit me. There you go. All you really need is a Pikachu and a Gyarados for this battle, apparently. Just caught a Cubone. Where could they be? I bet there aren't any left. I've got a lot to accomplish, unlike you. Smell you later. Well, I have less to accomplish than you because I've caught more Pokemon than you. But yes, alright, that was what? All of 7 minutes and we finished the rival battle. God damn. Which means that although the opportunity was there for me to use Alakazam and Nidoqueen, they weren't needed. So there's that. So that's interesting. Alright, well now we're going to deposit Pikachu because we don't want to over level him. He's at the stage now where he's ready to evolve. So put him in box 1. Alakazam, we'll put you in box 1. No, that's right. It's fine, I'll fix it up in a minute. Store in box 14, please. And then we need to withdraw some Pokemon out of a box 1. We're currently working on Machop into Machoke. These guys need to be worked on. Meowth has pickup, so you're coming back out. Kind of in a spot now where we're just trying to gain levels on certain Pokemon. A lot of them are pretty much ready for where I want them to be. So this is where it becomes a bit more of a challenge because you can't over level things. Charmeleon, you can come out. Actually, Alakazam might be okay for a couple more levels. I don't think he's going to be... let's have a look. So, the updated leaderboard, after all of that, we now have a 3-way tie up the top. Ivysaur, Butterfree and Gyarados all have 4 points. Primeape has 2 points. Pikachu now is on 2 points. Zephyro, Geodude, Paris, and Zubat all have 1 point. I'm just going to create the all tracker. Alright, Ivysaur's level 26, he's fine. Wartortle's level 25, he's fine. We probably can bring Voltorb out as it evolves at level 30. And then I might leave Gyarados out actually so he can get some XP as well. We're going to switch train Machop. Meowth can go down the bottom because he's there for pickup only at this stage. I already have a Persian. Our Pokedex is looking pretty good at, I think that's 58 by the looks of it, out of 80. We can fill in 1 more slot, or technically 2 more slots here with Growlithe and Arcanine. And then we might even try and do the... Actually, let's go south for a bit. Let's get the Super Rod. Because then we can get Poliwhirl and trade that for a Jinx back in Cerulean once we get the Fly HM. I don't want to rush that, but we definitely want to get that for sure. This will no peck, but I think the chop should be fine. Hopefully we get lucky with some crits. Getting unlucky by the looks of it. Oh, we're on set still, so I haven't updated, but that's okay. Switch in Gyarados. So we'll allow Gyarados to resist the water, get some XP, and because he is a slow leveler, it could just be the right XP sponge for this section. If I can get Gyarados up to like level 25 through here, I'd be pretty happy with that. I think most of his moves are going to be TM'd, although I can't switch now, so I'll just let him handle the Golbeen. Chop. Oh yeah, it's nice to sell my nugget and stuff. You already have one. still on set. Chop won't be able to beat this because of the poison, but Alakazam will definitely one-shot. It's poisoned. That's okay. Not living by the if it faints, it dies. It's not. Oh my god, we didn't one-shot. What the hell, Alakazam? His tentacle does have a little bit of bulk, but still. Get your act together, man. Need to get him a Twisted Spoon. Chop Grid level 22, cool. Foresight. Yeah, let's do that. More handy than Lear at this stage. I hate how it keeps forgetting the rules. Cool. You got full XP for that. Now that Alakazam has fainted, we're going to quickly switch this over to Shift. Run down here. Wait. Are we seriously going to sit? Yeah, okay. The Fishing Fool versus the Pokemon Kid. Who you call the Kid? This will be good. Hit him with a crit. Hit him with a crit. Hit him with a crit. Come on. Don't die. Still no crit. Oh god, that's going to hit hard, isn't it? No? If he stays in, he fails. Which is fine. So we can't get past you, of course not. Karate chop. Sonic Boom! Yeah. Well, this is taking a turn. Sonic Boom! And we missed, which means Voltorb, oh my goodness, gets another chance. Let's use something that is guaranteed to hit maybe. And that didn't knock it out. Wow. There you go. Oh. What the hell was that, Voltorb? Okay, I'm going to assume that Machop can at least survive one, well, he probably won't survive a peck. But that's okay. He's doing the stuff. He's getting there. We haven't even got the EXP share yet. Looks like the Erica team, well, the team for Erica has been picked already, and I've picked it early so as to not over level the Pokemon to make it too easy. Oh, we can't go get the Supercross. Down. Okay, well, I think this is a double battle anyway, so the Charmeleon. So the team has been picked as Alakazam, Gyarados, and Nidoqueen. So Alakazam gets his first real look. I'll be using Charmeleon against all the gym trainers to give him as much XP from this section as possible, as it's probably his strongest point. Speaking of Charmeleon, we are shifting you in, and we will bite the Nidoran. Now it could potentially have a poison point, but we need to... Let's just focus down the Nidoran now. Let's just get rid of him because he'll have no resistances, as stated right there. Gyarados gets poisoned by Poison Point as expected. Let's just keep going. Let's keep pushing through. We're going to go for 24 minutes. Alright. So after this, we'll head back up to the Pokemon Center, heal up, head west towards Celadon City, which will be the next big moments. I thought for sure you could get the Super Rod before getting rid of Snorlax, but I was wrong. So very wrong. Come on. I'm not going to over-level Alakazam. In fact, I might just leave him at level 24. ChatGPT suggested 27, but I think he'll be far too strong at that level. So we might just deposit Aether into box 14. Charmeleon can stay out. The Chop's got 4 more levels till we can fully evolve him. Gyarados can hang around for a bit, and we will also work on maybe Pidgeotto. Could level up Parasect, I guess. He is meant to be my Pokemon catching Pokemon, but we'll grab out. We'll withdraw Pidgeotto. Gives us an extra body, gives us something more. So, Gyarados is interesting because being water flying, he's kind of neutral to the gym, so that's fun. The Chop's leading. Cool. Voltorb is definitely going to need to get some serious levels up soon. I'm probably going to teach that Meowth cut as well, which is fine. Probably be a little bit of a HM slave, but I don't know if you can learn more than cut. Alright, the Chop, there we go. There from a Chop. Now there's one Pokemon we need to catch on this route, and that is Growlithe, the puppy Pokemon. So we will be looking for him in the grass shortly. There we go, here's one right now. Intimidate. Now I went with the Lax Machop because, oh my goodness, he gets a little bit more defense, and most of the time if I'm using Machamp, I'm probably switching into a physical battle. So giving him a boost to physical defense just seemed like a smarter idea than just running a neutral nature. So that's why we went with that. Let's Gyarados at speeds, please flinch. Oh. Well, Sonic Boom! Alright, Voltorb. The tackle better knock it out this time. Oh. Alright, Chop. Now, Vulpix is higher special attack. So I'm going to switch into Gyarados just to tank it. I know Intimidate will do nothing unless Vulpix uses Quick Attack, Tackle, or Bite, but it's more just, oh my god, they both have Roar! Right. And it's quicker than that. Of course it is, it's a Vulpix. Just hit it. Just chop it. Give it the judo chop. Of course. Alright, well, let's switch back to Gyarados, shall we? And Intimidate again. Yeah, take that. Haha! Now, can we get some flinches? Oh my god! And it brings out Meowth. Now Meowth definitely doesn't outspeed, and probably will hurt itself in its confusion all the way down to freezing. But I'm not going to switch again. Meowth can just battle this straight up. If it faints, it allows me a free switch back into Gyarados for another Intimidate, which will probably get roared away unless I get flinches. Does Vulpix have an attacking move? Surely it has an Ember. Okay, well, I wasn't expecting big things from Meowth. Is it about to roar out my Meowth? Flinch it. Just flinch. Yeah, take that. That's what you get. Seriously? you mooring? Right. Oh my god. It finally used an attacking move. Oh my god, the chop's gonna knock himself out. Wait, he did 12 damage to himself last time. So this might be okay. Oh! Calculated. Right. Gyarados. How does it... Right. This is what I should have done. To be honest with you. Now, like almost every Pokemon except for Charmeleon gets XP off this gold piece. Wow! Everybody gets 64. Let's go. You know what, Rich? You're a jerk. I now have to go and heal my Pokemon for no reason. That should have been so much easier. Growlithe should be... I need to teach me how to cut anyway. Having a Pokemon with pickup that can really cut and stay in your party long term, not a bad idea. Alright, we're just going to run from the Pidgeys. We want to just find a Growlithe. Although, it might be easier to just find one next to Eric, next to Celadon. That's a free knockout from the chop. Cool. Getting closer and closer to 28. Come on, show me a Growlithe. Meowth. There it is. I'm sorry, my breath out. I might be shot. 20. We might just do Seismic Toss here. That should help something actually. Alright, let's. No! Alright, I'm gonna need to put it to sleep. Who have we got? None of these have status moves. That's gonna be frustrating. That's gonna be frustrating. We need a catcher. We need a... Maybe Butterfree? Butterfree at this stage is kind of a little... Well, no, it's pretty much taken by me. Find this Growlithe here. It's level 15. And speed. And flinch. And it used to. Okay. Why not? gonna go to the Pokemon Center anyway. We're gonna go get Butterfree, put the thing to sleep. Revenge. Attack move that gains in intensity if the target has hurt the user. I kind of like the current setup though, although he is slower. It's probably better than low kick because low kick is based on weight, and the only Pokemon that is big coming up, I think, outside of Onyx is Snorlax, and we kind of want to catch that, so... Alright, we're going to get Butterfree. I mean, Butterfree Loki might be my catching one over Parasect. Who knows? Store Pidgeotto. Withdraw. There he is. Alright, now just for this next stretch, Butterfree will be leading. Let's quickly heal up and we'll go catch that Growlithe. He was seeming pretty elusive early on, but then we found 3 and all of them used Raw. Awesome. Now obviously we can evolve Growlithe straight away into Harping Iron, so we probably will catch 2, one for the Pokedex, and then we'll catch another one eventually for using for level up to get all the moves, and then what we want for it in terms of a Battlemon. So we're not too fussed about the first one unless we find a second straight away. Here we go. Unless we find a shiny Growlithe, in which case that thing isn't getting evolved immediately at any point. That thing will be looked after. Alright, we slept. And wake up. Cool. Let's see if we can get a confusion off. Probably get one more off as long as it stays asleep. Wake up, don't use Raw. Don't use Raw! It's Raw! God damn it. God damn it! I need to find a way to extend sleep to the maximum of 5 to 7 turns like it was in Gen 1. I said no. Come on, give me the Growlithe. Okay. Put in hands here for a second. I half expected him to hit Poison Sting and Poison me just for my humors. I just humorous correctly there. It's one less Ekans that can pop up now, I guess. Hey! Level 17. Alright. Okay, it has Intimidate. not going to go for a second confusion here. We're going to throw a great ball. Oh. Oh. Alright, what I'm going to do now is we're going to circumvent all these trainers. We're going to run from this battle, we're going to make it to Showdoen City, and then we're going to end the video right there. Right, we circumvented most of that route, but we got to Showdoen City. We will heal in the Pokemon Center, save, and that will end this episode. We got the rival battle, we got that done. Next up, we will be taking on Team Rocket, getting the Silph Scope, and potentially doing some Stone evolutions, as well as I will probably evolve Machoke into Machamp as well. Anyway, if you found this video insightful, helpful, or made you chuckle, laugh, or whatever, feel free to give it a thumbs up and a like. If there's anything you thought I missed, anything you want to see, any Pokemon you want me to use, feel free to pop down in the comments. I will see anyone's comments, as I've only got 44 subscribers, so it won't be too many. And I will see you guys on the next episode. Thanks for stopping in, and goodbye!